we go.
Everybody hear me? Everybody's good?
We got you.
All right. I thought our best all-around game of the year, especially for being on the road, was tonight. Thought we played from the get-go. We played really well. Had a lot of energy. Was really good on offense, shared the ball. I also thought that defensively we were really good. Got off to a great start. Didn't really finish the half maybe the way that we wanted to. Credit to them. We turned it over. They got a 3. We're up double digits. And I talked to them about the LSU game at halftime right before we went out. This is the same type of scenario. And I thought we really came out focused in the second half. In the 1-3-1, I thought kind of flipped the game open. In the second half, they struggled a little bit with it, and we ended up getting stops and getting some buckets, and then we just had great guard play. I thought that Andrew was as good as he's been all year. He had a great double-double. Ty ran the team. Cam scored. Wasn't a big night for Damari, but other guys like Bobby Quintman was awesome off the bench. In the fives, Davion and Matt played a good game. They guarded and, made some baskets, rebounded it, and just a really good all-around game in a place that's really hard to win. There's been some teams come in here and struggle, and so really proud of my team. We'll go with questions.
Coach, the team never trailed in this game, led for almost 38 minutes of game time. You said after the Florida State game that you felt like your team relaxed a little bit at some points in the game. Did you feel like you flipped a switch in that tonight in extending the lead in the second half and finishing the game?
Yeah, without question. And I think that starts with defense. And we're going to score the ball. We're a pretty good offensive team. We got to get stops, especially away from our bench. And I thought we did that. We did it with man. We did it with the 1-3-1 with some zone. Kind of kept them off balance a little bit and then extended the lead. And then we just try to win every media. That's all we ever really talk about. 0-0. Win the middle 8, win the first 4, and then just try to win every media, keep stacking them. And we did that tonight.
Steve, is tonight's performance by Bobby maybe something that he can gain some confidence as we go to the back half of this season?
Yeah, Les. He's been playing with a lot more confidence. He's getting time in the gym. I think he's slowing down a little bit and trying to not play off the move, more off 2 feet. When he's passing off the move, it's a little bit harder for him. Those 1-foot finishes, he's playing more off 2. He's shooting it well with his feet set, and our guys are doing a good job of finding him. Like Damari and like Andrew, he's got really good length, and so he can get his shot off. And so, and he's a really good rebounder, and he really goes after offensive rebounds. He's the best on the team at getting outside of his area on offensive rebounding. And so it's exciting. We can get more and more out of him. That really adds to our team. And he was really good tonight in the 1-3-1 up top. You put him up top, you put Andrew up top. That's 6'10", 6'9", with long arms. It causes a lot of problems for those guys to have vision. And I thought those guys did a really good job in that.
I've got a couple quick things, Coach. Number one, you mentioned how well Andrew's played of late. I think the last 7 games he's averaging over 15 points, 14 points a game. Have you seen any adjustment in his game, something that you think's led to him playing as well of late?
Probably just more confidence, Josh. Confidence is a big thing, and I really try to give that to them, but he's got to have confidence in himself. And sometimes it's just your own self-talk. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes guys just are too hard on themselves. And I think probably early on he was a little too hard on himself. He's a perfectionist. He plays like that. He does so much defensively that most people won't understand because he's always in the right spots. So he's a really, really good player. The offense is just starting to come because I think he's gaining more and more confidence. He's slowing down in the lane, making the right play off 2 feet, and he's shooting a 3 and finishing around the basket. He's going to be a really good player. We've always felt that way. It's just a matter of time.
And to quickly follow, Tuesday night, you've got an unbeaten team in ACC play coming in. You saw what type of crowd you had at 9 o'clock against FSU, and You applauded the lower bowl and the Duke game. What type of atmosphere are you expecting? What you'd like to see at the Joel on Tuesday night?
Well, first of all, I didn't do this the other night against Florida State. I thought we had a tremendous student turnout. I should have said that, and I didn't. I was really proud of our students. 9 o'clock game, study hall's over, library's closed, whatever. Let's go. And it's the same thing Tuesday night. We need them. I would think it'll be a really big crowd. School's in. I don't know. Is it a 9 o'clock game again? Is that right? We don't know how to handle that. But I just think you put yourself in position to be in position. You put yourself in position to play meaningful games. You want to play meaningful games. And so here's one. We hope we play more, but here's one. If we're 5-2, there's still a lot. I mean, we ain't at the turn yet. So I'm not going to talk about anything else. Just the fact that this is a big game because they're winning the league and they beat us. And, when we got beat by them, we didn't play well in the second half. But I told you guys they were good, and everybody kind of, they're good, and they're well coached. They got good players. And it'll be a big challenge, but we're looking forward to it.
Coach, you mentioned winning the media timeouts and also that 1-3-1 defense. How important was it for the team coming aggressively on defense out of the timeouts, forcing 15 turnovers in the game? Just what were you seeing from the defensive sets?
I just think that won the game for us. No matter how well we're playing offense, we're making them go 0 for 1. And they ended up with 9 offensive rebounds, but when they win, they get like 16. Okay. That's kind of sometimes is their best offense. And so I challenged our team to be physical and tough in this game and not look for fouls, not look for calls, don't look for me to bail them out. Go out there and play through contact and play basketball. And we did for 40 minutes. I'm very, very, very proud of them for that. And again, I think we kept them off balance by switching defenses there a little bit in the second half. And I think that helped us. I think with the 1-3-1 too, we were at 6 fouls, I think. We don't foul as much in it, force them to shoot jumpers, rebound down. The only issue I really ever had with the 1-3-1 sometimes is rebounding. And we'll get better and better at it as the year goes along. It's not our base defense, but it's something I think that can help us.
Steve, did that 9-2 run at the end of the first half for Boston College, did that give you a little bit more, I guess, coaching material for your guys at the half and get them to, kind of snap back into it?
Yeah, typically I would probably be really upset. And we always go in and meet for 5 minutes till the 10-minute mark. A lot of times when something like that, I'll go in there and get on them right away. I didn't say anything. I went back with the coaches. I came out, the 10-minute mark, I wrote it on the board. What we were ahead at half, what our biggest lead was against LSU, and what we were ahead at half, and we lost. I wrote we had an 18-point lead. We now have 10. Are we going to do the same thing? Or are we going to grow up and go out here and win? That was really, I said it. Wasn't very emotional about it. We made some adjustments, but yeah, I mean, it's not how you want to finish, a half, but at some point they're going to make a run. It's just the way it goes. And, we stood tall and came out and played really well in the second half.
All right, Coach, that's all we have. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Coach.
Fly home.
Thanks, Coach.
Congratulations. Thanks, everyone.